Hello everybody, my name is Kai Talks NFL, the channel where we talk about everything related to NFL, and today we're going to be ranking every quarterback throughout this year so far, because the year is almost done at this point, and I'm going to be doing it on a tier list, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so first we got kind of just the tiers. We got the best of the best, the greats, the goods, the alrights, the near garbage, and then you got the garbage, and then you got the quarterbacks who didn't play because they were just on there. So, first we got Caleb Williams, and honestly, I'm not gonna call him garbage quite yet, but I do think he was near garbage. He did show signs of flashes of the player we think he's gonna be, but right now he has just not been playing good at all, and if he was garbage, like he's solidified garbage, I would put him there, but he's just not there. DeVito, he's garbage. We saw him play, and he didn't do well at all. They kind of just got the belt from the Buccaneers this season. Drake May, he was all right, I don't think he was quite good or great, but I do think he was all right, and I think he's going to make a lot of improvement over the years. But I also do think he's in a shitty system, so could be the problem. Joe Flacco, time's up, buddy. Pack the bags, go to the retirement home. It's time. Justin Fields, honestly, when he did play, he was good. I genuinely think he was better than Russell the last 4 games, because Russell Wilson has been just playing terrible in the playoff. He played terrible in the playoffs and a little bit before the playoffs too. So I do think Justin Fields deserves being good, and I think he does deserve to be the starting quarterback in Pittsburgh next year. Bryce Young, he was good. He really picked it up at the end of the year. Now, if I was talking about the start of the year, he would have been garbage. I'm not going to lie. He got benched. Post-bench Bryce Young, absolute demon. Sorry for the interruption. I'm just listening to some music real quick, but wait. What is happening? Josh.
Every time I've won an award at an award show, I've been seated in row M, which is the 13th letter, or like the 13th seat, or the 13th row, or the 13th section.
Mahomes, yeah. Rodgers. Once again, pack your bags, go to the retirement home. It's not the Achilles injury anymore. You can't blame it on anything. Aaron Rodgers, you have probably one of the best receiving cores in the NFL right now, and you are not doing anything with it but throwing shitty balls. Tua, he was all right. I don't think he was that good. Especially just with the season the Dolphins had. He was just alright. I think he definitely could have been better, but I think maybe the concussions are starting to get to him a little bit. Could be wrong, but he hasn't been playing like maybe himself. Next we got Will Levis. He's garbage. I don't think it's early. I don't think it's too early to call it off. I think he's just been playing garbage, and literally, past 2 years, led his team to 3 wins. Hasn't done really anything. And the only thing he's going to be known for in 5 years is for putting mayonnaise in his coffee. That's just really weird. Russell Wilson. I'm going to give him alright. I'm not going to give him near garbage, because he did play alright during the middle of the year. But I do think he's like a low alright. Like, I don't think he... Honestly, back half Russell Wilson, I don't think it's better than either of these two. But I'll give him all right, just for the fact. Murray. I'm not going to put him near garbage, because I don't think he was. But I do think he's also a low all right. I think he just didn't play very good this season. I don't think he had a lot of good plays. I think he threw a lot of interceptions this season. And he didn't really lead the Arizona Cardinals to what they maybe thought, maybe a playoff berth. And, yeah. Jared Goff. Now, a lot of people are going to hate on Jared Goff for 1 game. But I do think he's still one of the best. Yeah, he had that 1 bad game in the playoffs. But I do think Jared Goff is still one of the best. Daniel Jones. There's no explaining it. He's a 4th-string quarterback on the Vikings. That's might be the worst contract in NFL history. That's not even a joke. There might not be worse. Daniel Jones, my TV is just Or my monitor's just feeding me with ads right now. I don't care. But yeah, you get the point. Daniel Jones, terrible this season. Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to put him near garbage. I don't think he's quite garbage yet because I don't think it's starting to get to the point where we can call him garbage because he has been playing garbage. But I don't think I'm going to write him off just yet. I think I'm going to give him like a couple more games like next year. And if I see he's still playing bad, obviously he had that injury. I just don't believe. I don't know anymore with Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's living up to the number 1 overall pick. I think he's living up to like a 4th or 5th round pick right now. Derek Carr. He was pretty garbage in the time that he played. I think Derek Carr's time might be up at this point, and time to move on to the retirement home. Pack your bags. Kirk. I mean, he got benched for Michael Penix. So just for that, I think Kirk's time is over. I did not mean to put him there. But I do think Kirk's time is over at this point. I think he is getting old. He came off an Achilles injury. I just don't see him kind of coming back from that. Lamar, he's one of the best. Obviously, he's an MVP candidate. Probably has a good chance at winning it right now. And I do think he's one of the best. Jordan Love, he was definitely great. I wouldn't say he's one of the best because he just played great. He still was very great. I just don't think he was one of the best. I think he was kind of roughly the same as he was the end of the year before that. I don't think Jordan Love was completely what we thought what he was going to be, but he's still great. Purdy, he was pretty bad. I mean, he wasn't near garbage, but he was just all right, really. I mean, he didn't do much at all, but neither did the Niners, so I don't blame him at all. Yeah, I'm just going to put him in all right. Stafford. He was great. He played really good, especially for his age. Matthew Stafford played very, very solid this season, I believe. And I believe he deserves his flowers. Herbert, that playoff game kind of made him look bad, but I'll give him great. He did play really good this season. I think Jim Harbaugh really showed what this team can do. I just think they need to get it done in the playoffs. But I think in the next couple of years, we will see them in the Super Bowl at some point. It's just a matter of when they'll get over that hump. Aiden O'Connell. I mean, fun fact. Aiden O'Connell is the last team to beat Patrick Mahomes at home. So interesting fact from him, but he's still garbage. Geno. Do I say near garbage? Because I feel like that he was. I think it's time for Seattle to move on from Geno. But I actually do think I'm going to go near garbage. I think he's very close to being all right, but I genuinely don't think he was better than any of these guys this season. So just for that, I'm going to put him near garbage. Jaden Daniels. It's not too early. He's in the NFC Championship. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It would be crazy if he went to the Super Bowl. Honestly, I think that would immediately solidify his like Super Bowl, the best category, top 5. If he won the Super Bowl, that he would be the first rookie to ever do it. Jalen Hurts, I don't know if I would say he was one of the best this season. I think Saquon really took over this season, so I don't think they passed as much. But he's a high grade. I don't think he's quite the best, but he's high on the great scale. Burrow. I think, especially for what his team did, I think he was still one of the best quarterbacks in the league, without a doubt. I think he played very, very solid this season, and I think he will, no matter what his team is going through that season. Deshaun Watson. I'm just not even going to talk about him. Everybody knows. His career's over. I was telling somebody today, his career kind of reminds me of Cam Newton. He had like a couple good years, right? Almost led his team to a deep playoff run, but he just kind of fell off, sometimes because of his own personal actions or just him just not being as good as he once was. And I think that's really playing a part. Anthony Richardson. I'm not going to write him off yet, so I'm going to put him near garbage. But he was really bad this year, and I think we can all agree. Sam Darnold. He was great. If he was just a normal quarterback, he's been playing good for a couple years, I'd probably put him in good. But he revived his career completely no matter what they did in the playoffs. Nobody thought the Vikings would make the playoffs. People were thinking 5, 6 wins, maybe. That was just a complete false. I even thought 5 to 6 wins, but that's not happening. Sam Darnold, you have officially revived your career. And I don't know where you're going to go next, but I don't think you're going to be in Minnesota. CJ Stroud, he was good. I don't think he lived up to this hype over the offseason, but I do think he kind of dropped a little bit since last season. I think everybody realizes that, but I think he will be back in this category here soon. Josh Allen, he's one of the best. He probably is the best right now, and I think he's just some games he just has to carry his team on his back. For example, I think for the Ravens, a lot of it was just Josh Allen. He's a rushing machine. He's tall. He's a freak. But you get the point. He's very insane, and even without Diggs or a top-tier receiver, he will still make plays happen because that's how he is. Dak Prescott. When he did play, he was all right. I mean, I can't blame him. He barely played this season, and when he did, he was just all right. Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he's been playing great. Baker Mayfield, once again, another guy who just completely revived his career out of the nowhere. Looking like that one Browns year again. I think he's going to be very good for a while. So happy Baker Mayfield got another chance, and I think he's been playing great. Michael Penix. When he did play, he was all right. I don't think he did a lot. I don't know if he's the future of the Falcons. I don't think he is. But, I mean, you never know. Lastly, we got Bo Nix. He was good. Oh, do I put him in good or great? I'm going to put him in good. Not quite great, but very close. I think Bo Nix was the second best rookie quarterback this year. And I think he was very solid with the Broncos and gave the Broncos some life this year. And so, that's the tier list. That is it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, let me know. Hit the like or subscribe. Anything helps me right now because I literally have like 3 subscribers. So, literally anything. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next video.